It was kind of dumb getting as many of those at once. Over there are 4 more of them. And there's another one. Trying to separate them. Hey there. And that's that. I think I got everyone now. Which means I'm done with this place because I'm not going to kill the bosses yet. Here are the eastern here's the eastern equipment, which is a medium heavy equipment that has some decent resistance against, I think, cutting, or is it blunt? Eastern against slash attacks. Yeah, it has some decent bleed resistance, and it's really good against slashing attacks. It's the armor Shiva wears. So slashing weapons are not good against this armor. The problem with it is they didn't make it good enough to actually make it worthwhile using that. That's something that they could work a lot on for the next game. Making these kinds of weapons and differences count a lot. The shield Shiva is using is actually a really, really good shield. It's the only medium-sized shield that has heavy deflection. The shield is relatively light and I think it deals quite a lot of damage. It deals good damage. Yeah, it blocks quite good. That's what I wanted to say. I'll be back in a minute. I have to do something real quick. And I'm back. Okay. Oh! That was actually the wrong way. I think I did everything. I think I did everything that is to do for now. How much dexterity do I need for the Ferris bow? 80. Holy crap, look at the changes to the right weapon 1. 11 more attack power by adding 2 dexterity. The problem is, yeah, this will be a dex character, like I planned. So 18 dexterity and an endurance. Now we can switch to the Ferris's ball, which will be weaker, obviously, because it's not upgraded yet, but it'll... No, it doesn't change with... The game has nothing to do with your soul level. The soul level has no meaning at all. The only well, that's not true actually. The higher your soul level is, you can only play with people who are in 10 range of your own character. Plus minus 10 levels, you can play with those guys. And I think you can only invade people that are either 10 level lower or below you too. So the multiplayer changes with your level, but the single player itself, it doesn't change with that. The enemies are just... You can do this game in any order you want. You can go to any place that is not locked. They lock you out of certain really difficult areas in the beginning, but you can take whatever route you want to take. You can do it. Some places are easier to go, some places are much more difficult, but you can go there too if you want to. Okay, so this guy doesn't want this thing. Let's get some Titanite shards to actually upgrade the Ferris's ball. Don't get yourself killed. The cheapest one?
Well, hello. Don't get you.
Okay, now let's compare those two. Yeah, you might notice the difference is... Yeah, the longbow is better. From a damage perspective, the longbow is better. It has the better strength boost, which makes this weapon, in the end, it makes it stronger. Also, it has a little bit more physical damage. But this has just much more range, so I'm going for that. This is going to be a sniper bow. I'm not going... This is not a PvP weapon. I'm going to use this only for PvE, so I'm going to use the one with the longer range instead of the one with the more damage. I don't care for the damage. Butcher's knife. I'm keeping my mace, my trusty mace. I'm keeping this. Okay. And now I think it's the best way to deal with it is keeping the stone. Because it has some really nice poise. The other two combined, I have 36. If I go back to Elite Knight, yeah, it's less poise. Let's go back to the shrine. Oh, come on, really? The poise is, why I'm not flinching when these people attack me. So having nice poise means you don't flinch as easily. So you can't trade hits. If I didn't have poise, I would have been stopped attacking by them running into me like that. But I've taken a hit, but still killed the enemies because of my poise. That's what poise is for. That's why I'm looking for a decent amount of poise. Since this character is a build that is also capable of doing PvP, I'm looking for some decent values of poison stuff for the equipment and that. Exactly, that was a fine double kill. Also, we have a new guy in the shrine that tells me a lot of shit. I don't care because it's a lie anyways. But this guy, he eats the shit you don't want. You can literally eat shit. You can feed him the dung. Also, feed him the souls of lost undead, because you get more out of feeding it. And you can get rid of everything you got, like, multiple times. Like the multiple large clubs I got. I think I have 2 sets of priest armor. No, there is no limit of what you can carry. You can take whatever you want. There was a limit in Demon Souls, but they got rid of that. Thank God.
Farewell.
Goodbye. But all the stuff you have double, just feed it to friend. As you just saw, I got 13k souls out of it, so it's actually worth getting rid of that stuff you don't need. Just turn it into souls. It's much more useful. That was another problem I had with Demon Souls. In Demon Souls you could stockpile whatever you want, but you couldn't get rid of it. So you had to throw everything away you don't need. Or don't even pick it up. But I don't know. I'm maybe OCD in games, but I cannot. I really hate it if there is a treasure lying around anywhere. So I'll just pick it up if I see it. And since I know where all the treasures are, I'll obviously get everything. Yeah, I hate carrying limits. It's had a carrying limit too, but in Demon Souls it's not... First of all, it's not that